I wanted to welcome everybody back from lunch. My name is Johnny Cason. I'm a peanut breeder here at Texas A&M. I'm in Stephenville, Texas, just like the Commissioner of Agriculture was said earlier this morning. I'm actually 3 or 4 miles from his house right now. So we were glad for him to be able to be here with us this morning, and also for all the speakers. I think they gave an excellent talk and gave us some ideas of impacts and some ideas that maybe we can do in the future. So this afternoon, though, we're going to talk about aflatoxin. This is an issue that we've had for a long time, and some years it's worse than others. In the last couple of years, it's been pretty bad. And so today we're going to kind of look at aflatoxin, its impacts and challenges, both here in the U.S. and beyond. When we started trying to plan this year's APRES events, it was pre-coronavirus when we hadn't really started planning the symposium yet, and when the virus hit, we were kind of scrambling to decide whether we were even going to have an event this year or whether it was going to be live or in person. And so the symposium topic kind of got pushed to the back. And once we had kind of settled out and decided that we were going to have have something this year, we didn't know quite what it was going to look like. Dr. Tim Brenneman had contacted me and mentioned that the aflatoxin task force of the American Peanut Council had met and were wondering about the possibility of maybe having a symposium that dealt with the situation that we were having in aflatoxin. Little did he know, I wasn't very far into the planning of the topic for the symposium, so I was thinking that sounded like a great idea. And I was a little concerned, though, because even at that time we were talking about, well, we may have to do this online. I don't know how people are going to react to it. I don't know if everyone else is like me, but I had been on a few Zoom meetings, but I certainly had never presented or had to speak very much on a Zoom meeting. So, but to a T, everyone involved said, no, we'll do it. However we have to do it, we want to have a meeting. So I was delighted that they were willing to speak and present this today, and I think we've got an excellent lineup for you today that kind of spans the whole industry, from growing in the field to what the shellers and the industry think about the problem. So with that, I don't want to take a whole lot of time, but I do want to just remind you, if you have a question, we'll work through each of the speakers. I'll introduce them. And then if you have a question during their presentation, if you'll type it into the question answer little square at the bottom of your page, I will then read those at the end of the time, and we'll get to as many as we can as we go. And then if we have time at the end, we'll try to catch up whichever ones we don't get to.